To Urban Sunrises. Hey, how you doing? We're going live. Oh my gosh, we're going live. So many buttons to push.
Is it Wednesday?
It is not Wednesday. It's Thursday. We are a day late.
$1.
We're $1 short, day late and $1 short. Oh my gosh, hey. But we have a really good reason for going live today and not yesterday. Today is actually our anniversary. Now, I was just informed because, I got this wrong, of course. It's our second anniversary, but this is the third time because you have to count the wedding. So there's the wedding, there's the first journey, and then there's the second one. So here we go. It's the...
You did not count the first one.
Yeah, so... the third time we're celebrating this day, so hence third anniversary. But
okay,
it's actually the second anniversary in your classic sense of anniversary. We don't do anything classic, though, because... for all intents and purposes, we got married on...
You have no idea?
I have no idea. We got married on August 3rd, I'm guessing.
That was right.
But what we said was that we were gonna celebrate it and get married on the first full moon of August. So it changes every year. Yeah. So keeping each other on our toes for the anniversary coming up, you have to check what the full moon is. But that's actually really special. Sorry, you had to go pause there for a second. The low battery hit. We might lose you. This might be a very short live, actually. Thank you everyone for wishing us happy anniversary. Thank you. That's so cool. So it's the first full moon of August. So our anniversary date is technically the first full moon of August. So last year it was around the 22nd. This year it's today, and then the very first time we got married was August 3rd. So it's very cool.
And we picked August 3rd because that was the full moon.
That was the full moon, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. So that is why that first time happened. So what we want to talk about tonight is, of course, our anniversary. We did something crazy, and we're going to share a few of those with you, so you actually get pulled into our little anniversary celebration tonight. And we want to talk about this week's art challenge. The Wizard's Familiar was a lot of fun to draw. I cannot wait to show you my little guy. He's super cool. And then we kind of want to tease what we're working on next. Our big project was our convention that we just finished. And I mean, you have to go back and watch the video of it, but there is too much to say to put it all into one recap video. There was so much that happened over those 3 days. So much with Melanie and Kaylee walking around and making friends with our booth neighbor. Us making friends with all of our booth neighbors and talking to them. Just the experience of being in the convention and drawing and sketching and doing all that crazy stuff. So it's just, it's crazy. So let's jump right into the challenge.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yep. So this week's challenge, so take a look. You will see last week was a wizard, and this week we're doing the Wizard's Familiar. So give me a second to pull it up. And you might get interrupted by pouncers quite a bit. Actually, oh, hey, we got the light on the thing. We can tell scary stories. We can actually, we might be interrupted by pouncers because we are on ground level here. You are in our very calm environment here in our bedroom actually tonight. But this is the Wizard's Familiar roll sheet. So if you saw this on Instagram, take a look. You're rolling for what kind of animal, kind of the artist, the inspiration that the wizard has, the friend that he takes along, kind of the, if you saw the old Sword in the Stone movie from Disney, you need that humor, that character. The wizard's life is a hard, very lonely life sometimes, scholarly, thinking in books, so you need that cool animal next to you. One of the roll table, there's 20 on the first, and it's like type. If you roll a 1, you get a chicken. If you roll a 6, you get a frog. If you roll a 10, you get a panther. There's an owl. 19 was a phoenix, and 20 was a dragon. Neither of us rolled that.
Sad.
Yeah, and so Melissa actually rolled...
Dog. 17, dog.
Yeah. So...
no inspiration there.
Nope. We have 2 pouncers. One of them actually just walked by. We'll see if we can't get one of them in the shot for you. And then, of course, what is the familiar's item? What's he holding? What's he carrying around? I got lantern. Melissa got?
Book.
So very, very wizardy. We have a very wizardy thing this time around. And then of course, the creative part of this, the thing that kind of challenged you as an artist, is what was the attitude of the familiar? Like what, bring that expression to it. And mine, of course, is tired. So I have a tired frog.
Every time you roll on one of these attitudes, you get tired. It's so funny. You have the tired fairy too.
Tired fairy, yep.
So good.
So what you got?
Heroic.
Heroic, yes, heroic. Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. So without further ado, here is the tired frog, wizard familiar with his lantern.
So cute. You totally caught the tired. It's so cool.
That was a lot of fun to draw. And actually, I think, yep, I do have. Yes. So here is my wizard with the sketch of the tired frog. So I don't have the tired frog yet. And my wizard, he had an ordinary object. He was a fire wizard, and he had a shiny robe. So that was a little hard to draw there, but a lot of fun, actually. I think...
It looks good, though, how you drew the lantern, and he totally goes with your fire wizard.
Yeah, cool. I try to bring them together, actually. And so I'm working on his robe being a little more light and fiery. It's kind of almost, actually kind of has a water feel to it. I don't quite know where it's going. It's kind of actually a little weird. So the frog, actually, if you noticed in that, I got a little bit of color down on him. I haven't quite finished that part yet. But there is the shiny colored frog.
Is he on a lily pad?
He is on a lily pad.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's funny.
That looks good.
The frog, I don't know, it's weird because he's come into our creative world so many times. One of the most popular videos that we've ever put on Instagram or anywhere is we were hiking in the forest and it was raining and the river, and I'm sitting there. I didn't know Melissa was filming me at the time, and I'm like, hey, I want a frog to come out, and she filmed it, and that video just took off, and I think it has 18,000 views, some crazy stuff, and it's just hilarious and funny. So, and then I rolled frog on one of our other challenges too.
The first challenge.
The goblin. Frog. Yep, and so the goblin frog actually ended up being our mascot for pretty much the con, so that was pretty hilarious. And and now he's showing up again in our Wizards Familiar Challenge. So there's something about frogs in our lives. Don't know.
Yeah. It's all frogs all the time.
All frogs all the time.
Desert. Are there frogs in the desert?
There really, I mean, I do remember a frog coming in our gutter when I was growing up here, but that's the only memory I have of frogs. When we go hiking up in the northern Arizona, we'll hear the frogs by the river, but not down here. Maybe, I don't know, toads or something? I don't know.
It's funny, we'll have to look and see, but yeah, no frogs.
Yeah, no frogs.
Hilarious. Which is fine with me, I don't That's okay.
Yep. Frogs and lizards, not her thing.
No. I was in the bathroom the other night, and all of a sudden then the door was closed, and all of a sudden this tiny little just peach pink disgusting lizard with no tail came running under the door, and I just started screaming. It was so nasty.
Yeah,
so,
it was funny.
Yeah, if they're out on the wall running around, I don't care, but I don't need to be trapped in the bathroom with a lizard.
Nope.
So Ryan came in and saved the day. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, honey.
You're welcome. And so we do want to tease a project that we're working on. So we're going to show you a few images. Not a lot here at the moment, and we're not going to say a lot because we're working on it. So all you're getting is a tease, and this might be the only place that you see it. So those watching the live who we see now, and then those that watch it later, this is all you're going to see. And this is actually, we're going to start off with the best one.
This is so good.
This is one of our favorite images. So I will tell you that it is mysterious, magical. This was a hand drawing, of course it was a hand drawing. And it was done with Copics and pens.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Ryan does these crazy things, and he's tried to get me to do these a couple times to no real avail. But I don't know, he just has this way of taking the Copics and drawing out shapes, and then they turn into a thing.
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. And it's so amazing what he does. So, oh, dude, I love those.
This may or may not be the person that lives in that general vicinity.
Mm-hmm. Spooky.
These may or may not be smiling rats with crazy fangs.
But probably are.
Probably are. Maybe a heroic character that may or may not be battling said things.
Ooh, I didn't see that one. That was good.
This may or may not be a guide in that world. Here you go. Ready, guys? You're gonna get a Pouncer's head. Oh.
There it is. That is the biggest Pouncer head in the history of Pouncer heads.
We have the mighty Pouncer. Can you go outside and do that?
She's the OG Pouncer.
The original Pouncer. Yeah, for those that don't know, the Pouncer Society consists of Nadia, Dylan, Saki, and Asha.
Yep.
And so 2 of them are black labs and 2 of them are black kitties. And they are all around us right now. It is very magical.
It's funny because Nadia is the original Pouncer, and she was the worst puppy. She's a black lab, and black labs are insane puppies. They're the worst. Honest to God, her energy was insane. We were at the dog park for like 5 hours a day, twice a day, just trying to run off her energy. And somehow overnight she chilled out, calmed down. She listened to her commands, and then we got 3 more.
Yeah.
It was so awesome.
Yep.
So, yeah, we used that to transition to slide 3 more Pouncers in.
Yeah, we really believe in kind of dice rolls and chaos and following kind of whatever the path is in front of you, right? One thing leads to the next, leads to the next, leads to the next. So we've done crazy things like our roll tables where we draw, crazy wizards familiars. You go with it, all right? And one time Melissa and I, or actually a few times, we have a pair of dice in the car and we roll and like, which direction are we going? Okay, we're going left, and we're going north, we're going whatever. And we end up in the craziest places. One Christmas Eve, we ended up in this racetrack with Christmas lights all around it that was out in the middle of nowhere. Like, I think we drove for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we found this just racetrack full of Christmas lights. And it was one of the most magical experiences. I think that's one of the things with Urban Sunrises is, go out and experience these magical things and just these crazy things that get you, a better artist, better person, just all those fun things. And one of the animals actually was basically a roll.
Oh, that's right. He was.
Yeah.
We had told the girls that.
Yeah, like if you could find a pet under, I think, under a certain amount of dollars.
Yeah, under $300.
Under $300.
In our area. That was black.
That was a black lab.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like we thought, okay, like $300 and a black lab, that would be a crazy ask. But of course, fate happened, and now Dylan is a part of our lives.
Yeah.
And so it's crazy. It's really cool. So with our weekly art challenges, if you're, check out Instagram. If you have a chance, you're an artist, or you just want to do something fun or kind of open yourself up creatively, just roll and draw whatever you see there, because it just brings something. That creative process, like something in your brain, if you think about it too hard or if you're trying to work on it, it doesn't, for these things, it just opens up. The creative chaos just opens up and you come up with some really cool things. Like our frog.
Yeah, like our frog, which is everywhere now. It's so awesome.
So I'm going to leave you with the last tease of what may behind this door.
Dun, dun, dun. That is a very vague tease.
That is a very vague tease, but that's the way that we're working, actually. And, I will show you one more thing. This is one of my favorite things. If you guys, saw our convention or stopped by or anything like that, you saw all of our 8x10 images and stuff. One of the great things is our 8x10 images. If you have an 8.5 by 5 journal, 5.5 journal, you can take one of our 8x10 images and paste it in the inside of the journal. And this is one of Melissa's art pieces that I just absolutely love. And I took it and I painted it in the journal. And so this is my writing journal, and writing down new ideas and crazy ideas and creative ideas and just the campaigns that we're running and all that stuff. So check out how cool that is.
It is actually cool to open that up and see that in there.
It's really cool.
So there will be more of those, eh?
Yeah, there will be. Oh, here, and gobfrobs on the back.
Yeah.
Yep.
So cute.
Yep. So if you missed us at the con, check out our Etsy store. There's a lot of cool things there. And then weekly challenge. We cannot stress that enough. Like you saw our familiars, so much fun. Our sleepy frog, our tired frog. And yeah. You want to share a little bit of our anniversary ideas with us?
Yeah,
with them?
so cute. Ryan is like, he is just the most creative, romantic, ridiculous. Wow. I mean, our pouncers, one pouncer just walked in with the other's collar,
Yeah.
so I don't know what's going on. Poor Nadia. She keeps getting her collar taken off, and it's like her security blanket now. So when it's off her, she goes crazy.
Yep.
It's so funny. Oh my god, it's so hilarious.
Yeah, the pouncers. Oh, there you go. There you got one. Nadia,
Hi,
come
you
here.
want to say hi?
Mhm.
Yeah, I do. So funny. Hi, did you?
Yep.
What?
That's the pouncers for you.
Oh my god.
Just like if you watched our live video in the forest, they interrupt just like this too. So you're not seeing the one that's just off screen here.
just
Yep.
licking faces. That's what you get for being at floor level with a bouncer.
Yep.
It's funny. Oh, hi, Bill.
Huh?
Oh,
Okay. So I'm busting in.
fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so this very amazing, romantic, thoughtful man, he comes in and dumps just all of these little scrolls on the table tonight at dinner, and which was one of our favorite dinners. We got steak 48 tonight, and I was like, "What is this?" And these are just a billion memories from our last 4.5 years, and they're all tied up with the string that we used at our wedding and the leaves that we used at our wedding. So it's all these cool little scrolls, and they're memories. So we've been opening a few at a time and talking about it. And this one is pizza. If you know us, you know it's like our all-time favorite thing. And even for our wedding, we got pizza from our favorite pizza joint, and it tickles me to no end because Ryan, that night after the ceremony was done and we had signed our license, the girls were playing in the pool, and he just turns on his phone, and I still don't ever know when he's recording or doing something seriously, and so he turns it on me and I'm eating pizza, of course, and so that's the only thing I say in that entire video is pizza. And I'm eating pizza throughout the whole video, so
Yeah. I mean,
that was a really
it's pizza. It's the best.
fun memory. All right, I'll open one more. Oh, these are very sweet. You're very amazing.
No, we have a ton of memories. It's just crazy. That one we can't share.
Not for the live. Oh, this one is from Melanie, it looks like. The girls wrote some of these, and this is Fortnite Battle Royale. And there's some jokes in here. Look at her drawing. It's so cute. Fortnite Battle Royale. And the funniest thing on here, and this is very cute, I will admit this, live to everyone. We have this one white chair that I always sit in to play Fortnite. And when Melanie was home for spring break last year, her and I played a lot of Fortnite. And so the chair, Melanie, I don't know if she wants me to admit this, Melanie farts a lot. And so every time I sat down in the chair, I would fart as well, and I kept saying it's the chair. And so I feel like the gig is up now. She kind of knows what's going on, but for a long time she believed me that it was just the chair. So that is just very cute that she wrote that memory down for the last.
Yeah, our Fortnite Battle Royales are quite crazy around here. I gotta say, there's a lot going on, and of course our oldest daughter is extremely good at that game, extremely good.
She's ridiculous.
Insane.
She kicks all our butts.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, so let's recap. We have the weekly challenge, Wizards Familiar, so go check that out on Instagram. We have the tease of the upcoming things. So if you're just joined us, hi everybody. Go back and watch this live. We did have a few teases of the images there. And then this is our anniversary, so we just brought you in, shared a few moments with you guys, wanted to say hi, and there's a lot coming down the pipeline for Urban Sunrises, and hope you guys are enjoying it. And if you've caught our dungeon talks, they are hilarious, and there's going to be more of those, and our speed paintings and stuff, and all that great stuff. So check us out on Instagram, YouTube if you're watching on either one of those right now, and then of course our Etsy store and all that fun stuff. Or if you just want to email us and ask us about crazy things, there was actually a few commissions that came out of the convention for some amazing stuff. So stay tuned, you might get some glimpses of that stuff coming up. So thank you everybody. See you guys later. Have a good one.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks, Julius. Good to see everybody. Good night.